Is it clear, children? How we are just doing here? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How to represent the numbers, rational numbers on a number line. So you just, there are so many questions that textbook can try across. If you're having doubt, you can ask. Again, we are just moving to the next topic. If anyone is having doubt in between this first part and second part, you can ask regarding the numbers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and how to represent real numbers on a number line. Till now, they can ask questions right away. As we are moving further, the next topic. The next topic is operations on real numbers.
Sir,
Yes.
so once can you say how to represent the irrational numbers on number lines, sir? Like root 2, root 3.
You are saying root 2 on a number line, you are saying?
Yes, sir, root 2.
See,
I think we have to do it with compass and
exactly. See, till now we have read representing real numbers on a number line. We have not discussed, means we have discussed only rational numbers actually. We have to do irrational part, means in the further means topic, okay? Right now we did only for this topic itself, like rational numbers, okay? We have discussed till now only rational numbers part. Then further we'll discuss, like see, this is my fourth part, we have to do that, okay?
okay, sir.
So next third part is operation on real numbers. See, operation numbers first is the difference, sum, difference, product, and quotient of two rational numbers will be irrational. The sum, difference, product, and quotient of two rational numbers will be rational. Means if you add, subtract, product, whatever you do of two rational numbers, that will always be rational. Next one is if we add or subtract irrational numbers with a rational number, then the outcome will be irrational. If we add or subtract a rational number with irrational number, that outcome will be irrational. Suppose you subtract root 7 minus 2. So what is this? This is irrational number only. Irrational number. Irrational number. If we multiply or divide by non-zero rational number, if we divide or multiply a non-zero rational number with an irrational number, then also the outcome be rational. Suppose 7 is rational number and root 5 is irrational number. Then you multiply 7 root 7 or 7 root 5. This is also what? Irrational number. Again, next is the sum, difference, product, and quotient of two rational numbers could be rational or irrational. Could be rational. Suppose I'm saying here root 7 multiply by root 2, that is root 14. This is what? This is irrational number. Irrational number. This is irrational number. This is irrational number. This is also irrational number. Similarly, if I multiply root 7 into root 7, what do we get? We get only 7. So irrational number multiplied by irrational number, we are getting what? A rational number. So the difference, sum, product, and quotient of two irrational numbers could be rational or irrational. We can't say about this. Suppose I given one example here. If you multiply root 7 into root 2, that is both are irrational. Your answer is also what? Irrational number. But root 7 and root 7 if you multiply you'll get 7, that is rational number. So remember here note is given that is if the product of two irrational numbers, if the product of two irrational numbers we are talking about, if the product of two irrational numbers is a rational number, then each of the irrational numbers is called rationalizing factor. This 7, what is the rationalizing factor of 7? What is rationalizing factor? Anybody knows what is rationalizing factor? Rationalizing factor. This term, anybody knows what is rationalizing factor? The number which are going to multiply with this irrational number, this makes the number rational. Okay. The number which is going to multiply, the factor which is going to multiply with this, the factor which is going to multiply with this number, and the number become what? A rational number. So this factor is nothing but a rationalizing factor. We call it as rationalizing factor. So what is the rationalizing factor of 7? What is rationalizing factor of 7? Now we just discussed about rationalizing factor. Rationalizing factor. What is rationalizing factor? The number which is going to be multiplied with this number and become what? Rational. So irrational number and irrational number becomes rational number. What is rationalizing factor of root 7? Anybody can tell me. What is rationalizing factor of root 7? What is rationalizing factor of root 7? Anyone knows? Rationalizing factor means what you are going to multiply with root 7 so that this become what? This become rational. This become what? Rational. Anyone can answer me?
Sir, root 7.
Okay. So root 7 is one's answer. This is correct. Any other answer? If I write minus root 7, then this is correct or not? Correct, children? Just you multiply roots.
7 plus root 7.
What you are saying? Root 7.
7 plus root 7. Sorry. Yes, sir. 7 plus root 7.
If you add this, what we get? We get 2 root 7. This is also irrational. Okay. I'm asking rational fact. Means what you multiply with root 7. See, you people are not understanding what is rationalizing factor, I think. See, rationalizing factor means the number which is going to multiply with this number, after multiplying, you are getting a rational number. Okay. Rationalizing factor means the number which is going to multiply with this number, after multiplying this number becomes what? After multiplying this number become what? After multiplying the number becomes what? Rational number. So if you multiply root 7 with root 7 or root 7 with minus root 7, these both are what? 7 and minus 7, these both are rational numbers. So rationalizing factor of root 7 is what? Root 7 only or minus root 7? Is clear, children, or not? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
What is the rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 3? What is the rationalizing factor of? What is rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 3? Anyone can tell me? This is a bit new one to you, but try to understand, try to press in your mind, try to just push your brain. What you should multiply?
Sir, is it 2 root 3?
See, if you multiply with 2 root 3, do you get rational number? 2 root 3. See, 2 into 2 root 3. You should get rational number. Any number which you are going to multiply with 2 plus root 3, you should get rational number. So only one trick you try to understand. For single number, you just write the same number or same number with negative sign. Okay. If two numbers are there, 2 plus root 3, just change the sign here. 2 minus root 3 you can write. Okay. So this, because this is what? Rationalizing factor. Now you multiply, what do you get? Now you multiply this, what do you get? What do you get after multiplication?
So 4?
Is it 4? This is A plus B form and this is A minus B form. So which form is A plus B and A minus B? Do you remember this formula? So this is form of A square minus B square. Can you just think about this? This is the form of A square minus B square. Do you know that, all of you? A plus B and A minus B can be written as A square minus B square. That is 2 square minus root 3 whole square. That is 4 minus 3, that is 1. Children, you people are getting or not? I think one or two children are not getting. Please ask. If you are having doubt anywhere, don't hesitate in asking. Because today if you ask, tomorrow is bright, okay? And today you won't ask, means what? Again, you have the same doubt again and again. So this is the first chapter. You don't hesitate to ask anything. So how this answer is coming, understood? How this 4 minus 3 is coming? Rationalizing factor of root 11 minus 2. What is the answer for this? What is the rationalizing factor? What is the rationalizing factor of this? What is
Sir,
the
root 11 plus 2, sir.
yeah,
So root 11 plus
very good. The rationalizing factor is root 11 plus 2. On multiplying root 11 minus 2 and root 11 plus 2, what we get here?
sir 0.
0. How 0? This is C. This is A.
Sir, 11?
This is A minus B form. This is A plus B form. Okay. So remember, children, if you are having
Sir, it is 121 minus 2, sir.
yeah, 121 minus 2. So we can write here not 121. 11 is root 11 square. Root 11 square is what? Is it 121?
Sir, no.
Root 11 whole square is what? It's 121 or
11.
11.
So is the answer 7?
Answer is 7. Yes.
Yes.
So you now, I hope you understood the rationalizing factor, right? I hope this is clear to everyone. So today we have discussed, first thing we have we discussed natural numbers. Second is your whole numbers. Then integers. Then rational numbers. And numbers between them. Fifth one is irrational number. Then sixth one is representation of numbers on number line of real numbers on number line, in which one thing is pending, that is irrational part is pending still, irrational number part. And sixth one is this rationalizing factor, rationalizing factor. Children, any topic you people are having doubt in this, all the 7 topics, you can let me know right away. Anyone who is having doubt anywhere among all these 7 topics, you can ask.
Sir, is there any shortcut method to find, suppose now we have this problem root 11 minus 2
Yes.
multiplied by root 11 plus 2.
Hmm.
So is there any shortcut method or any tricks to find out the answer?
See, this is only shortcut. No, see, root 11 square. Which part we are having difficulty to find? When we are finding shortcut, when we are finding if there is a difficulty somewhere. You are having any difficulty anywhere here in this case? See, root thing is coming now 2 times. That is, you write
Yeah.
yes 11 as it is, no problem. And if number is coming single without root, you can write minus, and you just square it off. Suppose root 16. What is root 16 answer? Root 4 into root 4, right? So answer is
Yes.
4. So how root 16 is coming? Root 4 into root 4. If anything is repeating in root, that will come only one time outside. That is shortcut of this. Suppose if I'm asking you root 7 into root 7, so just write only 7.
Okay, sir, got it.
Yeah, this is already in what minimum form only. If you practice, you'll get shortcut automatically. Anyone
Okay,
else?
sir.
Any doubts anywhere? Okay, children, we'll conclude the meeting today here itself. Okay.
Sir, is it the same link and everything for tomorrow's meeting also?
Yeah. This is the same link for Ava for maths. Yeah. There's no changes in this. Yeah. Shall we conclude the meeting for today itself? Shall we conclude the meeting? We'll just meet tomorrow, right? All of you can leave
Okay.
for the day. Thank you all. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.